Hello there. Alright, let me do the thing where I tell Discord that I am live. Since I don't have a bot to do it. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's working. Oh, hi. You guys are already here. Okay. Hi, Maya. Hey, Gypsy Vegan. How's it going? Can you guys hear me okay? It's been an age. Thank you. I felt a little I felt some kind of way about sharing it because I don't want to freak people out or turn them off from cycling, especially not cycling for Climate Ride because they did a lot to keep us safe. Hey, bud. Hi. You want to come in here? You want to say hi? Yeah? Is IndyCam working? Oh, it just disappeared. Honey, I don't know it's working. They can't see how cute you are. Hi, Joe. Oh, good. Glad you can hear me. Thank you, Gypsy. So, yeah, hold on one sec. No. Stay in here. Stay here. Stay. Good boy. Now you're locked in here and there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, there's IndyCam. IndyCam's working now. Why is my seat up really high? Or is my camera really low? Hey, Aldo. How are you? It's been a while. I mean, it's been a while for everybody because I haven't been streaming. So yeah, I was just thinking like, oh, I should do an update video, you know, like catch people up on what's going on. And then I looked at the time and I was like, let's just live stream it since I would just be doing a one take vlog anyway. Sorry, I'm trying to arrange IndyCam so you guys can see him. Are you gonna lay down in your bed? Yeah, lay down in your bed. Look at that perfect boy. He's got a little, it's on dark mode so you can't see his coloring, but he's got a snappy little scarf on. So I'm doing well. Sorry for I haven't done a lot. No live streams, not even really update videos. Oh, he's going to the other bed. The other bed is more comfortable. No. Oh, God damn it. Indy, go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Boop. Go lay down. All right, I'm gonna pretend he's not here and he'll settle down. So yeah. To catch you guys up, I stopped doing those auto Climate Ride uploads because I ran out of space on both phones. So if you'll recall, I took my regular phone and I took an old phone because I'm like, that should be enough space. No, it's not, turns out. I was also planning to combine it with, hold on, I have a sneeze coming up. Nope, never mind, not going to happen. I was going to combine it with GoPro's cloud thing, but that just didn't work at all. It did not work at all. They stole my money, GoPro. I'm going to get a refund. I'm zooming in so you can see this perfect boy. So, yeah, I wasn't able to do the auto uploads. And then when I got back, I was like, how do I get all these files off of these two SD cards? Do I put them all on my laptop, on my external hard drive? It was kind of a nightmare, like getting everything off of the, look, we're in color now. So the good/bad news is that there is a solution if I do this again. My partner pointed out that the new iPhone has a regular port, so you can just connect an external hard drive, and that will make things so much easier because then I could just, while on the road, bring a little external 4 terabyte job, and get all the videos in there. So in the future, things will be better. In the present, there's a lot of video to sort through. So I'm going to be going through that, and I'm going to make like a fun, hopefully fun, I don't know, best of video. What's going to happen is I'm going to spend like several days stressing over it, and then it'll come out and look like hot garbage because I'm not an editor. I don't know what I'm doing, but maybe it'll be fun. We'll see. So, and then in the meanwhile, I did decide to host Thanksgiving here at the house. So I had to I got back on Monday, had to go grocery shopping, menu planning, logistics planning. Wouldn't it be great if I just had 2 giant ovens? I feel like that would make my whole life a lot easier, but whatever. So, yeah, I did a bunch of prep work today. I made the mushroom gravy. I made the green bean casserole. And I did some other prep work for tomorrow. So, tomorrow should be fun. And then Friday or Saturday, Christmas begins, which means going out and getting a tree and stuff. But I do have to write a few videos before the end of this month. So I'm probably going to be working tomorrow and through the weekend. So yeah, that's the update. I wasn't planning to stream, but I was going to do an update video anyway. But definitely no stream tomorrow. Probably no stream Friday. Maybe Monday. Depends how much work I get done. But, or this is the last time you're going to see me until December, which is like next week. So, I tried to get ahead on videos, and I did get ahead. Just not by much. But yeah, the ride was awesome. I had a great time. Thank you to all of you for your encouragement. I rode every inch, except for there was an optional day midway through the week, and there were 2 optional rides that day, and I did the one in the morning, but by the time the afternoon rolled around, that was the day it was raining. And it was just like a ride through town. And I'm like, that doesn't sound fun. So. Oh, yeah. The crunchy fried onions are so good. I do buy a giant bag of those and then eat them as a snack in the weeks after Thanksgiving. Also, Trader Joe's has a fried jalapeno that works the same way. So I think this year we occasionally have put it on the green bean casserole. So I think this year I'm going to mix it up with the fried onions and do half and half. But yeah, my partner loves a green bean casserole, so that's kind of obligatory at this point. We're doing that. We're doing mashed potatoes with the vegan gravy, which is delicious. I think I'm going to start with, I can't think of the word for them now. Tiny clams. They're little tiny clams. We'll put them on the grill, dip them in garlic butter. What's their name? They have such a cute little, British name. Or I think of it as British because I think it's in Alice in Wonderland is the first place that I encountered it. You're going to Denny's? I mean, Denny's can be pretty delish. Uh-oh. What's going on? Actually, I can look at I have the menu in my notes app. Because I have to, work out all the logistics of where everything is going. All right, so we're doing Oh, I didn't put down the little clams. Clamettes. No, but that would be a really cute name. No, you know what? It's in the Signal group, because I've also started a Signal group, obviously, for all 6 of us, so they know the menu. Cockles. Cockles. I just think Cockles is the cutest little name for something. And it, like, it's vaguely sexual, which is fun. Indy, why don't you relax, buddy? He would like to leave now, please. No, Cockles. Little cocks. All right, so we're doing grilled cockles with garlic butter, sourdough bread stuffing, roasted Brussels sprouts with balsamic reduction and shaved Parmesan. My personal favorite that I could eat like an entire cast iron pan of those guys. Miso glazed carrots, which I also really love. I love all. I mean, I'm cooking it. I love it all. The obligatory green bean casserole. And then we're going to be doing like the Red Lobster style cheddar biscuits. And then for a main, we're doing an herb roasted salmon. So we've in the past we've done like a prime rib for everybody but me. But this year, the person that normally cooks the prime rib can't make it. And sorry, I keep burping. I actually feel really confident in my ability to cook a prime rib, despite not having done so in 20 some years. But you know, I was a short order cook and cooked in a restaurant for like 3 or 4 years in high school. So I think I could do it. But everybody said they wouldn't miss steak, and so we're just gonna do salmon. But I've picked like a ridiculously complicated salmon recipe that I'm going back and forth. Like, Thanksgiving isn't really the time to get fancy, especially when you've got 8 other sides going. But I do like a challenge, so we'll see. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. I guess that's it. Sorry, I thought I had more for this update. Indy's doing really well, though. He did pretty well. Hey, Matthew. He did pretty well the week I was gone. Although he got spoiled rotten, apparently. He got chicken every day. So, like, now he's like a carnivore now. He turned up his nose at a scrambled egg. And I think it's because he got, like, a bunch of chicken and bacon while I was gone. Speaking of, I'm gonna move the camera around so you can see how pathetic he is. Yeah, he's just, that's the door. He doesn't want to be here anymore. Yeah, so he did well. And then, so what happened was my partner and Indy drove down to meet me and my friends when we finished the climate ride in Palm Springs. And then we stayed in Steve McQueen's house. Not technically his anymore, because he's dead. But it's still a really cool house. They've got a pool that's like kind of Mickey Mouse shaped. Just his head, not the rest of him. That would be weird. And yeah, it was dope. No notes. You know what the best part of it was, though? Okay, so the place looked like it did in the photos. It was inexpensive for 5 people to share. And most importantly, when we checked out, the instructions for checking out were, please make sure the stove's off. Lock up. That's it. It's like, I hate it so much doing an Airbnb and they're like, wash all the dishes, strip the bed, run the vacuum, take out the trash. Fuck you. I'm not doing that. Why am I paying like a $300 cleaning fee if I'm the one cleaning? So it was just so nice to actually not have to do any of that. So yeah, that was Friday night, Saturday night, and then on Sunday we drove home. We debated spending an extra day in Palm Springs, but after not having been home for a week, I was like, I just need, like, I wanted to get all the data off, but also, like, off the camera and everything. But also, I just missed home. It's nuts, Matthew. Do you know there was, I stayed in a place up in, Tamales Bay area last year, I think. And there's like hardly anything around there. It's the only place. So we booked it, and yeah, they were like, you have to hand wash all of your dirty dishes before you leave. And thank God I saw that before I used any dishes, because that to me is just a warning sign that's like, wash the dishes before you use them, because whoever was here last definitely didn't bother scrubbing the dishes. If anything, they ran it under the tap and put them back in the cupboard, you know? Yeah, so fuck that. Not a fan. Sweet Pea. All right, I'll let you out. Yeah, I'm letting you out. Jeez. There you go. Bye. Yeah, I'm exhausted, by the way. Indy's tummy's been upset. He woke me up at 5:30 this morning. Didn't love that. Yeah, BuzzFeed does just recycle stuff from Reddit. Yeah, I've never had like a horror story from Airbnb. Yeah, like the thing I like about Airbnb is that it does make like the things I like about it really don't overcome the thing I don't like about it, which is that it destroys communities. So, do not take this as any kind of endorsement of what is ultimately a predatory business model that is leading to the enshittification of our world. But it is nice to be able to travel with friends on the cheap. Like, I've gotten some amazing deals over the years. Hi, Misty. How are you? I like following Misty on TikTok. I don't use TikTok often, but I did see Misty on there, so I like follow you. And you just like repost the thirstiest stuff. I think this morning I cracked open TikTok, and one of the first things I saw was a ripped woman using a broadsword to chop logs in half. And like I just immediately knew. I was like, Misty reposted this into my timeline. So thank you for that, because she was hot. Granted. But yeah, traveling with friends, Airbnb makes it so much cheaper. And yeah, I love the idea of, staying in a neighborhood that Airbnb is about to destroy. But back when it first started, it was kind of, oh, Nicole. Yeah. Yeah. Nicole, the broadsword wielding lumberjack. But yeah, back when Airbnb started, it was cool to be like, oh, here's a neighborhood I've never been in, as opposed to just like being in the center of a city, But yeah, I've never had any horror stories. I have had like just sort of not great experiences where like the house isn't what it was made out to be, Oh, no, it was always evil. Yeah, I just mean like when it first started, I didn't realize where it was going. So I didn't feel bad about using it the way I feel bad about using it now. I mean, I'm sure Misty can fill you in on her username. Or if you just type like Nicole Lumberjack into TikTok, the algorithm, you know what? The algorithm already knows. Just open up your TikTok right now and she's going to be like the first thing. That's what TikTok does. They like, they're spying on you right now. TikTok is watching the stream and they're like, culture crash. All right, let's find your username on TikTok. Wait, so that sword is specifically made for chopping wood? You know what? I'm not getting pulled down this rabbit hole. Nice try. Not interested, Misty. Not interested. I wonder if my sword could chop wood. It's not sharp, but it is pretty heavy. Also, please ignore the fact that I'm wearing like a oversized sweatshirt and shorts. I'm kind of all over the place today. But yeah, like, so this is pretty heavy. Do you think I could, Misty? What do you think? Do you think I could? Do you think I could chop some wood with this? Should I try? Also, where do you go to have a sword sharpened, and should I do that? Hi, Smiling. I am doing okay. I'm really sleepy right now. I haven't been sleeping well because India's had to poo, but otherwise I'm good. uh yeah, this is the God Killer sword used by Wonder Woman, uh, and gifted to me by Adam Savage for my housewarming. I specifically said no presents on the invite, and then Adam shows up with this. And he's like, well, I never got you a wedding present either, so... So this is like a joint wedding present. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It's the chat might be behind, so you might have already, yeah. Yeah, it's the God Killer. Adam thought that was funny because I'm an atheist. Where do you go to have a sword sharpened? Oh, it might break. Oh, and blacksmiths. Is that a job people have still? Do I also need a time machine? Oh, all right. That's good to know. I mean, I think I also have to plunge it into the stomach of a loved one, right? Isn't that how you like forge a sword? Yeah, I have fun friends. I'm very lucky. You know, I made a lot of friends on Climate Ride, I think, or they were just nice to me because we were stuck together for a week. But there were a lot of really nice, cool people on the ride. And I feel a little bad because when the ride was done, I just like ran away because I don't like doing goodbyes. I find them really awkward. Oh, carbon steel? Oh, I do have a knife sharpener that I got off of Amazon. Oh, or yeah, I could go to a Renaissance fair. Or I do have a friend who does blacksmithing recreationally. I wouldn't trust him to do a sword though. Like he helped me make a coat hook once and it turned out pretty wonky. And I don't think it was my fault. I feel like I'm probably a natural at blacksmithery. Yes. Adam is cooler. He's cooler than he seems, actually. He's one of the nicest, most giving and loving people I've ever met in my life. He is very positive and always looking for ways to better himself and to help friends. So, yeah. Like, he befriended me, so, that's pretty cool. Yeah, not him. You can be sure that like any celeb that I follow on social media and talk to regularly is not a shitty person. Because there have been people that I've met, and I'm like, oh, you're cool. And then they turn out to be a piece of shit. And I stop following them or talking about them. But if I'm currently like interacting with somebody online, they're a good person. Yeah, I think I've seen that. Matthew, is that when you like get it hot and you like fold it over? I feel like I've seen something along those lines. Oh, nice, Joe. Are you a mall ninja? I went to I was at Convergence many years ago in Minneapolis, where we used to do Skepchick. And I was leaving the airport. I was checking in. Sorry, my brain's not working today. I was going through security on my way out of town, and TSA stops me and they pull me over, and they're like, "We need to go through your bag," and I'm like, "All right." And they're like, "Do you have any metal, any weapons?" And I was like, "No. Why would I have a weapon?" And so he's going through, and then he reaches in and he pulls out a finger sword. It was like armor that goes over your finger, and then this big knife that came out and then curved over like a big claw. And I was like, "Oh yeah, my finger sword." And he's like, "You can't take this on the airplane. It's a weapon." I'm like, "Is it though?" He's like, "Yeah, it's a sharp piece of metal." So they made me throw away my finger sword. Hey, Trick, how's it going? Uh, so yeah, like I love nerd conferences where Damascus Steel. You're right. That's what I was thinking of. Thank you. I'm glad too. Uh, so yeah. Anyway, I like the mall ninja stands at nerd conventions because sometimes you find a finger sword. It was like $8. Sometimes you lose it to TSA because you're a cool girl who doesn't check luggage. So you can't have a finger sword. Not cool. Oh, that sucks, culture. Tell me that you didn't have to throw it away. And Smiling Jack, no research rabbit holes recently because I've been on the ride and then recovering. So it prompted a very weird text adventure. Um, yeah, I hopefully this weekend research rabbit holes will start again. I don't know. I might do so I have 3 videos that I have to write for the rest of this month. I might do one about, I don't know if it'd be very interesting. I saw some cool stuff in Joshua Tree that I might look into more. But, oh, that's good culture. That would suck if they had taken it. Like they took my finger sword. I'm gonna go. You know what? I bet I could. I'm just gonna look up finger sword. I bet it's on Wish. Let's check Amazon. By the way, I pretty much bankrupted. I think I told you guys this. I bankrupted Jeff Bezos preparing for the climate ride because I just kept buying stuff, trying it out, and returning it. Oh, new long COVID research. The sexually antagonistic trait hypothesis for the evolutionary reason for homosexuality. I mean, I've heard several possible adaptive reasons for homosexuality. I'm not sure which one that one is. I'm a fan of the fun uncle, the Funkle hypothesis. Which is that Funkles and Fants Fants isn't as funny as Funkle. Help, raise better offspring. But also, I think, not everything needs to be adaptive. But anyway, tell me more. It doesn't say a lot about the TSA. No, it does not. How dare they not catch you all those times, and meanwhile, they steal my finger sword. Okay, finger sword. Searching finger sword on Amazon gets a bunch of nail clipping kits. Oh, all right, Maya. Bye. Is there news about it though? The sexually antagonistic trait hypothesis. You know what? Finger sword is not doing it. So I'm going to have to come up with I'm going to have to search Google. Okay. Finger armor with curved knife. Oh, that did it. Finger armor with curved knife. Oh, the long time clock. I do not know about the long time clock. Oh, that's okay, Jack. I take all suggestions. I mean, I take them. I don't necessarily use them, but I appreciate all suggestions. Look, guys, the finger armor knife it's just as cool as I remember. I think I might get one of these. Just maybe a Black Friday deal for me. Oh, it's a movie prop, according to this Amazon listing. Look at this. Yep. There you go. Look how, isn't that great? Think of all the things you could cut with that. You could cut open letters. You could hurt yourself picking your nose. He's building a clock in a mountain that's supposed to last for 10,000 years. He's just like a supervillain, right? That's something a supervillain does. At the beginning of the movie where you're like, well, that's not so bad. Clock in the mountains lasts for 10,000 years. And then he's like, oh, also it runs on the blood of children. That's not an issue, is it? No. Why would it be? I'm not saying Jeff Bezos is building a clock in the mountains that runs on the blood of children. I'm just saying I haven't seen any evidence to suggest that he's not. So, all right. Hold on. All right, I'm going to make a note about each of these. A sundial. If I make a video about this, I'm stealing that joke. I'm stealing it, and I'm not even going to give you credit. Say goodbye to that joke, because it's mine now. Yoink. Is it really called the long time clock, too? Like, what on earth? The long... That's like, you know when they named that telescope, like, the Very Big Array? And it's like, guys... It'll have bells or something. Bells, you say? All right. Long time clock and antagonistic trait or homosexuality. Deep time. Oh, the deep time clock. Not long time clock. Deep time is only slightly less stupid. Actually, it might be stupider. What is deep time? Deep time is when I take an edible and I come up with something that I'm sure is going to, like, change the world. And then I'll, like, write something down. And then when I'm sober, I read it and it's like, Purple Monkey Dishwasher. Oh, I was in deep time. It does. Long time clock. A cafe at Fort Mason. I do not know. All right, hold on. Let's look this up. This, by the way, this once again is not going to be a long stream, but Firefox has to update. Everything has to update because I haven't turned on my PC in like 2 years. And by years, I mean weeks. Deep time clock. Large time. The big time. The clock of the long now. A monument's... It's called the clock of the long now. According to longnow.org. The clock of the long now. Stupid. It's a stupid name. How do you build a clock that will tick for 10,000 years? Will you take your turn at the winder? Wait, you have to wind it? So somebody has to wind it for 10,000 years? I'm here for a long time, not a good time. I'm stealing that too. Man, Joseph, never, don't give your jokes away for free. I'm going to have to cut you a check like they used to for comedy writers that send in their jokes to The Tonight Show. Oh my God, it does read like Joseph, you're giving me gold here. I have to make a video about this now just so I can steal all of Joseph's jokes. This is good because my brain's not working. Oh yeah, it's at Fort Mason Center. Oh wait, that's here. Oh. That's the Fort Mason you were talking about. You meant here, where I live. Oh, all right. I'll go look at that. Wait, so it's at a cafe by the Fort Mason Center? Oh, I know that cafe. I've been there. I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh, and there's okay. All right. I'll go check out the colon. colon. All right, let's all go. Should we take a field trip? Field trip, Jinx. All right, yeah, let's do it. What are you guys doing this weekend? I'm Christmas tree shopping, so what are you guys doing next week? I'm just kidding. I don't want to hang out with any of you. You guys are weird. Bunch of goddamn weirdos. Yeah, yep. Good call, Gypsy. All right. Well, this was a rabbit hole. I appreciate that. It's a little bit of a hike, but it'd be worth it, you know? And you'd get away from the snow. I mean, Matthew would. Culture, I don't know where you are, but maybe you'd get away from the snow too. Yeah. Well, I hope everybody here is starting their long weekend. How's Indy? There's like a there's a stupid little emoji heart that Streamlabs puts over the chat that makes it difficult sometimes to read chat. So how is Indy? Indy is doing really well. He has fully recovered from his idiopathic. I can't think of it's. He's so recovered that I can't even think of the term now. But his derpy tilting disease, his lack of balance, he is totally recovered. He still does the head tilt every now and again, but it's definitely not as severe. And yeah, his tummy's been upset today. That's why he woke me up at 5:30 in the morning. But otherwise, yeah, he's good, and he's about to get better because now that I'm done the climate ride, I can go back to like it was the case where it was like, all right, if I'm going to be working out, I have to be on the bicycle, riding a bicycle. So now I can go back to doing non-biking things like hikes and surfing, both of which he much prefers because he can't join on the bike rides. At least not the bike rides that are actual workouts. He joins on the e-bike rides. But, oh my God, Matthew. Oh, is he okay? Or she? Vestibular, thank you, Joseph. Idiopathic vestibular disease. Yeah. So yeah, I guess it's you know, as a wise Arnold Schwarzenegger once said, it's not a tumor. Thank you. I'll be here all week. But no, for real, it's not a tumor. I'm waiting for Indy to make friends with a skunk because we do have a few around. I don't know if we have porcupines. So he doesn't actually join surfing on the board. He just does beach zoomies back and forth. Unfortunately, he remains very uninterested in going in water past his belly. Jack. Oh, good, Matthew. Jack, I do have a bike trailer, actually. Back when we lived on Alameda, which is a flat island, I used to bike him to the other side of the island to go to the dog park. And he was mostly okay with it. He would sometimes cry back there, but they were always short rides. But now that I live in the hills, I definitely cannot bike up on my regular bike with the trailer attached, and an Indian side. But I have a backpack for him. And, oh yeah, we do have rattlesnakes. Oh, I saw a rattlesnake. Okay, hold on. I'll finish this first. Um, so he has a backpack that's specially made for him, and his paws stick out and they rest on my shoulders, and then he looks over my shoulder, and he Dave Power, really. He loves it. He, as soon as I pull out the backpack, he like runs over and jumps up on the couch because that's where we put it on. And I'll like, the last time I went to put him in, I like opened my arms and he launched himself into my face and like cracked his head against my nose to the point where I thought that it was gonna break my nose. You can see a pic on my Instagram. Actually, Rebeccawatson. Let's see. Let's share this maybe. No. Share this. Oh, that's this one. I don't know why it's not the capture window, screen 2. There we go. Whoop. Oh my god. Here, I'll just put it on top. Maybe? Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. There. Okay. So... Are you kidding me? Jeez. Okay. Hold on. Why am I so bad at this streaming thing? Do you know I've been doing this for like 10 years? And I just have no idea. Oh, did you find it? Okay. Because 1Password's making me sign in. Oy. Oh, and I don't have my Instagram login here. I'm a genius. Yeah, you know what? Sorry. Just go look. It's over there somewhere. Oh, yeah, and it's... Yeah, thank you, Gypsy. Yeah, I did do it when I was doing test GoPro shots for Climb a Ride. I clipped the GoPro to my e-bike. So yeah, what happens is every week or so, I hop on the e-bike with Indy in the backpack, and we bike down to where... Yeah, go ahead and try it. I wonder if I can give you the ability. Damn it. Oh, no, it doesn't. I'm sorry. YouTube chat sucks. There are some things that Twitch is just way better for. Anyway, we bike in and we meet my partner when he gets done work, and then we go to the brewery and play trivia. And we're not allowed to go to that brewery every time they have trivia because my husband's afraid that if we go too often, they won't like us because I win so much. Humble brag. Just brag. Just a brag, actually. Yeah. So, oh, yeah, so... Anyway, we use the backpack. I still have the trailer, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's really only good for flat areas, which we do not live in, so I should probably just sell it, honestly, but... oh, yeah, so I saw... Yeah. It didn't show up, Joseph, sorry. Oh, that's not a sweatshirt, Jack. That is an entire onesie. And in fact, I was just wearing that onesie last night because I spilled water all over myself while I was making dinner, and that was the easiest thing to grab. I'm thinking of wearing my luxury onesie tomorrow for Thanksgiving. Um, so anyway, I saw a rattlesnake. I'm gonna talk about this, and then I'll probably head out. Um, you know what all right, one final. Um, I can't even think of the word. The problem with the trivia at the brewery is that they put a limit on how many characters your team name can be, and they also don't allow profanity. Which is like, what the fuck is the point of a pub quiz team name unless it was not? It was like $40. I got it on Amazon actually. Yeah, I might be able to find. I'm sure if you look up Umbreon onesie, it's really soft too. Hey Darth, yeah, I'm gonna take off right after this, but all right, later Matthew. Nice. Well, I'm glad you could join. All right, last story. So on Climate Ride, we were through Joshua Tree, and I was up ahead. I saw our van, like our support van, pulled over to the side, and another like RV pulled over to the side, and people were out behind them with a box and a big stick. So obviously I'm going to pull over and find out what's going on. And as I pulled up, they were tipping over the box, and a rattlesnake slithered out, like a 3 or 4 foot long rattlesnake, which I don't think I've actually ever seen before in the wild. I've seen a couple of our other local snakes while on hikes, but I should, Jack. I agree. So, and then they were using the stick to kind of like get it over to the side, and eventually they got it to the side of the road. It was pissed. It turned around, did the whole like I'm gonna bite you sort of thing. It was very exciting. Did its little rattle, the whole deal. Like top tier rattlesnake. 5 out of 5 stars, no notes. You behaved exactly the way exactly the way that I would expect a rattlesnake to behave. So that was cool. Hello, Don Pedro. Hi, my so-called life. Ugh. Sorry, there's a gnat. All right, Joseph. Enough with the jokes. You're done. They're getting bad now. So I say to the guy, I'm like, where did you find that snake? I was assuming, because he was like in a big RV, I thought maybe like he had caught it at a home or something and was releasing it, in the desert. And Jack, don't encourage that. Don't encourage it. It's only going to get worse. And the guy was like, well, I was driving along past you and your friends, and then I passed this rattlesnake in the road, and I thought, there's a bunch of cyclists that are about to ride past this angry rattlesnake. I better get this out of the way. So what a nice guy, pulled over, and like luckily our support van was there, and they had like a spare bin that they used to like throw it over the snake and push it off to the side. So, like a little antidote to the video I posted where cars nearly murdered me. In this case, this guy went out of his way to prevent a rattlesnake from attacking me or my bicycle. So, although what a great way to get a puncture. Like if I'm going to get a flat on a ride, being like, yeah, a rattlesnake bit it. What are you going to do? But yeah, super super nice of that guy. And yeah, I finally got to see a rattlesnake in the wild. I also saw what I think is a baby tarantula. It looked like the ball from Santa Clarita Diet. You know, that ball that like burrows into your head. Spoiler alert for Santa Clarita Diet. Um, but yeah, I didn't recognize it at first. And then as I rode by, I was like, oh, that was a baby tarantula. So then I cycled back, but he was gone by the time I got back. I also saw a donkey, and I heard some baby goats, and saw a dead fox. That was sad, but it was beautiful. It counts. I saw a fox, even though it was dead. And that's all the wildlife I saw. All right, you guys. Sorry to those of you who just turned up, but I have been at this an hour, and this started as a replacement for a 5-minute vlog that I was going to record and upload. So really, I think we can all agree that I've gone above and beyond today. Please clap. Good job, Rebecca. Back to cleaning your house. I love donkeys too. Anyway, thanks for joining me, guys. So no more streams. By the way, we're at this stage of bangs growing out. They really getting on my nerves and needing to pin them back. So yeah, no stream for the rest of the week. But yeah, I might be back on Monday. It depends. And thank you for the claps. They're much appreciated. All right, guys. I love you all. I will. Hi, Jay. Bye, Jay. I'll probably see you guys next week. Please have a great Thanksgiving. Don't drive drunk. Remember that a lot of other people will be driving drunk tonight and tomorrow night.